It's overwhelming. This is just a few days to the new year.
And I got it, a sum of 3 million naira.
I feel super excited.
2026 began on a high note for the beneficiaries, all of whom are indigents of Ebonyi State. Every year, the Ojeri Caring Heart Foundation invites entrepreneurs of Ebonyi State origin to apply for a 100 million naira grant. This year marked the third edition of the program, and over 600 proposals were received. After careful consideration, a panel selected 22 applicants. The selected participants converged on a multipurpose hall in the home of Mr. Ike Awo for a boot camp.
After the inaugural program, a concept note was developed. And in that concept note, we had the vision, we had the mission, and we had the objectives and the things the foundation was going to be funding. Now, in the concept note, we also talked about having a mentoring program for the beneficiaries.
Accomplished professionals from various fields who are also indigents of Ebonyi State addressed the participants on different topics. Mr. Kelechukwu Ewa is a deputy director with the Nigeria Revenue Service.
They are small business owners. You know the program we're doing here, the grant they want to give them. So what we'll try to do is to explain to them the implication of the new tax law on small businesses. What they call small business in Nigeria, in the new tax law, is businesses that their turnover does not exceed 100 million and their total asset does not exceed 250 million. So these two conditions go together. If you meet one and you don't meet the other one, you will not get those benefits. You're going to have exemption from paying company income tax. You have exemption from paying what they call capital gains tax. That's when you dispose your assets. The profit on it, normally you're supposed to pay tax on it. They call it CGT. For you to enjoy these benefits, you must keep proper books of accounts. You must register with FIRS, now Nigeria Revenue Service. People who are now earning 800 million and below, they don't pay personal income tax. That you're exempted from this does not mean that when you do business with a big company, people who are doing more than 100 million, that you don't have some obligations, like withholding taxes, VAT, you deduct from them and remit to government. So what we try to do is just to tell them, comply, and then enjoy these benefits without having penalties to pay.
Mr. Okwudiliago is a senior vice president of Kauri Asset Management Limited.
They've gone through a process that led to them being shortlisted for them to participate in the boot camp. So they already have shown by their business plan that they wanted to do business. So they should focus on that business and use the grant to increase their capacity and then increase their market share. So one is discipline. Secondly is find a way to sell more of what they do and let people know what they do. And third, to develop operational efficiency and capacity. And then next is to ensure that they institute the best cost optimization or cost management strategy that will enable them to be more sustainable.
Engineer Zunna Chukwu is the chairman of Emplog Group.
In the boot camp, I encouraged participants to be able to focus on choosing or selecting specific areas that are bordering or hampering or hindering their business instead of endorsing or embracing technology as a whole. So that way they'll be able to fill the gaps. For instance, if your problem has to do with inventory, focus on inventory management systems or technologies around that. So for me, using technology to drive business, especially for grant-funded businesses, means that they can scale faster, increase profit faster, and show proof that the investment is really working.
Mr. Ezigwe, founder and managing partner of Third Retail Africa, spoke on the importance of utilizing grants effectively. After the tea break, participants were given the opportunity to speak about their businesses. The panel listened attentively, and at the end of the day, 11 participants received grants totaling 29 million naira.
It's really an amazing opportunity for me to expand my business. I'm into footwear production and bag production. As you can see, this is one of my products. So with this grant, I am super excited because it will help me reach a wider visibility. I work from home actually. I don't have a workspace, but with this grant, I'll be able to get a workspace where I can showcase my business for people to see.
I'm an industry where there's competition, and if you cannot provide the best, you're missing out. So this grant is going to help in scaling up, getting the best and the best of the gadgets to be able to meet up and be ahead of the game when it comes to the media and anything broadcasting in Nigeria, basically.
3 million is big because it's not easy to see 3 million lying around these days. So the 3 million, I'm going to add it to what I already have and get a monogramming machine that is worth 8.5 million naira.
This is a seed that has been planted in my hands and it must germinate. This is going to go a long way, very long way, to improve my business. And I am not going to play with it. I'm not taking it for granted at all.
The man behind the Ojeri Nkporo Caring Heart Foundation, Mr. Ikechukwu, sat through the entire program, engaging in one-on-one interactions with the participants.
We've given out these grants to a few of them. I want to implore them to use the money wisely. So that way I'll be fulfilled and to give me joy to continue to do more. What gives me joy is whenever I see people do well. Do you understand? Like I always tell other people, you don't have to be my relatives for me to assist you. In fact, this is just very, very little compared to what I do to other people outside. I live a life of sacrifice. Some people will say, look, that I'm taking it out of the out, but this is really what gives me joy. Knowing that I'm the reason why people are not giving up in life.
Some past beneficiaries shared their testimonies.
I'm pleased to share my success story after I got a 2 million naira grant from the Ojeri Nkporo Caring Heart Foundation in 2025. As an agronomy, a farmer, I invested the 2 million naira into farming. I did cassava, ginger, turmeric with sweet potato. Before the grant, my workers was just between a space of 3 to 7 workers. But the grant helped me scale up my workforce. I am now having like minimum 20-something workers in a farm in a single day. I also do palm nursery. Since I've been selling palm, I've never sold close to 5 million. Last year, I was able to sell 5 million plus palm seedlings. And through those sales, I was able to make great revenue. Out of that, I used it to get this tricycle. Then we also did cassava production. As I speak with you now, I have close to 300 bags of already processed fried garri ready for serve. I came with to say thank you to the foundation for this great privilege.
I am representing Donation Empire at Amasiri here. Last year we applied for the grant and we were given the sum of 1.5 million. We used it to enhance our operations.
I benefited 3 million naira. And the money has gone a long way to improve my business. Yes, I'm into fashion design and I also run a fashion academy. So the money assisted me a whole lot by helping me acquire new industrial machines. I got a work table for my students. Then I also got a whiteboard and some other little things that we needed. Fashion Academy kicked off that last year. So we've been able to graduate some students. The money has gone a long way to improve my business.
I produce jelly, toothpaste powder, mosquito repellent, and also soap. I used to relocate my production outfit to Amasiri from Aba. Yes, it helped me, number 1, to get shop, 2, to buy raw materials, 3, to increase the production.
Beyond supporting entrepreneurs, the foundation extends its compassion to indigent widows in Amasiri Autonomous Community. Every year, each of them receives 100,000 naira and a 5 kg bag of rice.
I hate seeing people suffer. Honestly, if I have my way, although you cannot satisfy everybody, but if I have my way, I want to make sure that everybody in Amasiri is doing very, very okay.
The real drive was the nature of the man called Ojeri Nkporo, who is Ike's father, Mr. Okpara Abu. He was a good man and kind to humanity, and when he died, Ike just felt that there was a need to replicate the man the father was.
No one came and left the same.
Honestly, I feel fulfilled, very, very fulfilled.
The Ojeri Nkporo Caring Heart Foundation has more in the offing.
We want to go into skill acquisition. That way, it will be more sustaining. We want to be able to bring in people, train them on a particular trade, and then go ahead and empower them.
Be on the lookout for things coming out from the Ojeri Nkporo Caring Heart Foundation. We have huge plans for this year, and we are hoping that God will help us to achieve all those plans.
The Ojeri Nkporo Caring Heart Foundation says it remains committed to giving innovative business ideas the push they need to grow into giants.